Hey, hey, hey. Hey, y'all won't believe what just happened to me as I was leaving the park. How the fuck I get out of here? Crazy fucking neighborhood. Hey, y'all won't believe what happened to me as I was just leaving the park, right? So, as y'all know, people started coming as I was finishing up the story. Oh boy, text. So, hey, so y'all know people start coming to the park after I had finished up the story. So as I'm collecting my little drink and my little food and shit, I ain't even get to eat it by the way. One of the little street girls that was sitting out there, bit tattooed up from head to motherfucking toe, smoking the fattest fucking blunt I ever seen off regular paper. That bitch ain't no goddamn cigar, no wrap. This bitch was out of straight motherfucking paper. So she tells me, and she proceeds to tell me as I get ready to leave. Her cousin came in, how you doing? I say, thanks for, asking. As I proceed to pack my shit and leave, she gets up in my face. Look, skinny girl, can't be no more than 20 pounds. She gets in my face and tell me I'm a piece of shit. I'm like, for what? She said, because I don't like that story you just told. Bitch, you 3 tables over ill hustling, and you don't like the story I just motherfucking told. I say, I wasn't a nigga fucking the bitch. I say, what's your issue? Oh, me and my mama lived out here. I lived out here my whole life. My mama named Kim. She lived over there. So I don't like that story you just told. I said, go ask your fucking mama Kim about what motherfucking happened. Bitch, you can motherfucking. And I'm cursing now because she came at me wrong. And I'm like, who are you? You like 12, lady? And she like, I don't like that motherfucking story. These niggas out here doing that shit all the time. I wonder what you doing about it. What you doing about that type of shit? Bitch, I don't know the girl. The girl grown and I'm in my fucking 40s. She got to be in her 30s, late 30s. So I'm like, why the hell you get mad at me? And her cousin who came out there, her cousin like, yeah, why you tripping on that man? He just told a story about some shit that he didn't do. That evidently he swung on the man and pulled guns on people. I don't know. I'm just in my feelings, and I just want to be mad at him. And I'm like, the fuck just happened? What did I step into? The Bermuda fucking Triangle? I'm the bad person for telling. ah, this young generation is horrible. Oh, she a little special herself. Oh, I didn't think about it. She could have been a little special needs, and I guess I touched the circle because she was sitting at the park by herself. So she probably was over there getting screwed. She probably done had sex at that park once or twice. So I guess it probably, I didn't think about it. Probably rubbed the bitch wrong or something. I don't know, but I got mad and called that girl everything because you don't come at me like that, lady. I don't know you. I'm mad at you, and I can't stand. She like, I can't stand your fucking gut, and I hope you ain't got me on camera. I'm like, who are you? What did I do to you? My mama named Kim. She lived over here her whole life. I was born over here, and what you doing about it? That people do shit like that to people all the time. What you doing about it? And I'm thinking in my head, if this person even know me, bitch, I work with at-risk youth. I'm an advocate for people with mental disabilities. I got a mental disability son. So what the fuck you coming at me for, you crazy young bitch? Y'all gotta excuse me. I love the word bitch though. I ain't gonna take that back. But my God, man, what? People don't know how to place their anger. You supposed to enjoy the story. Y'all, everybody's supposed to hate Steve's stupid ass. That's why God killed him. But she felt the need to hate me. Even her little cousin, the one that spoke nicely, was like, that man ain't do nothing. Why you mad at him? I don't know. I just want to be mad at somebody, and he here. I said, my Lord, all my days. Y'all see what the Baron go through when I try to do stories on location? Always some demon child there. Maybe her mom. Oh fuck. Maybe that. Oh shit. People. 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 I think Kim was her mama. Boy, these stories are getting too fucking close for comfort. Cause she did have Kim on her chest with red tattoo ink. I think. Oh my God, God forgive me. I ain't know. Oh my God, God forgive me. I'm telling what happened to the girl mama in front of the fucking girl. Christ. I ain't listening to y'all no more. I ain't doing no more on location shit. No, no, no. No, no, I'm staying in my studio. Why is this fucking truck going so slow? Yeah, I'm going on to do this shit here, man. My God. Thank you. Hey, K Johnson, I don't know why you're laughing. You're a hard person, man. You're hard. You're hard laughing. Everybody, I'm almost to my goddamn house to comfort of my own goddamn carport. I ain't finna sit up here and let nobody take me out on some dumb shit. No way. We gonna talk when I get to this house. How the fuck that happened, baby? Jesus Christ. Steve's spirit took over her body. Hey, hey, hey! Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Skirt. Don't you fall, fool. All right, people. I'll be able to interact and talk with you and engage when I get to the high. I'm 4-5 houses away. Damn. We grew up here. My mama lived here. My mama lived right there across. She did say that shit. Blow me down. All right, everybody. I done parked. I'm gonna leave the AC on because this shit is hot. So I can see. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Yes, I think that girl wanted to hurt me, man. So listen to me. I didn't know when I was telling that story. I just went on location, and I was going to go on location. I pointed out the house, and just so happened her daughter is sitting at the table. I mean, in ear hustling shot, and she's smoking the fattest blunt, and she is getting pissed off. So when I got done, I say, when her cousin came, I'm like, okay, it's getting too crowded. Y'all saw the end of it. I ain't gonna repeat that. So I'm like, I gotta go. And next thing you know, she's like, I don't like that story you told. I'm like, the fuck going on with what I did wrong? Oh, I'm mad at you. I don't like you. I don't like that story. The fuck, I don't care. Who are you? What are you doing? I live here my whole life. I live here my whole life. We live right over there. My mama named Kim. Okay. Do you know my mama? My granddad. Hold on. And then she said, oh, I'm finna give y'all. My mama named Kim. My granddaddy named Pop. He lived right there. Oh my God. I guess she was telling me like, bitch, you talking about me. Cause she say my granddaddy named Pop. My granddaddy name was Pop. Yeah. And cause I told you somebody still live in the house. It's 3-4 cars there, an electric car now. And I guess when I was talking about the guy sexing the girl up, and I did say the girl didn't have the mind of a child. She was special needs, all that shit, just with a body on her. And she said, my mama Kim, she got the big booty. She's, oh my God, she said, I wish I would have recorded this shit. She say, big booty Kim with the big booty, live right there. She said she red, she got a big booty, and that's how the girl was a red girl with a big ass. I mean, she was fine. It is what it is. That's my mama. That's my mama. My mama Kim. Nah, I don't like that story you just told. What you say? What you doing about that shit? What you doing? What people like you doing about that shit? So I guess her mama told her how. I guess she done heard story how her mama got taken advantage of at the park. And here my stupid storytelling self up there telling this. And why would the universe put that girl right there in the position to hear me talk about her mama? The universe fickle, man. If y'all don't think these stories real, you guys are crazy as hell. I am telling nothing but factual truth in this bitch. I just met the girl daughter who was getting screwed up, and she at the same park smoking a blunt in pajamas. Same park she probably was conceived that or the same. Yeah, she about 20 years old. So, oh my God, spirit is a mess. If I would have known anything, I probably wouldn't have said it like that. But this girl is sitting at the park smoking a blunt, and she like, I come here every day to smoke my weed. I live like right there. My mama is Big Booty Kim. My granddaddy name is Pop. Maybe you know her. And I'm like, I probably don't. And she kept saying, Kim, red Kim with the big booty. It's just Orlando, Florida. Every Kim here got her ass on her. Not one Kim here ain't got no hips and ass. So, baby, you just threw a penny in a bucket for me. That's right, beyond phases. If you don't know, now you know. I don't think she knew how to properly express herself either. Oceana Blue Flame, what it is? The truth hurts. Maybe you said something she needed to hear. Yeah, I guess she was waiting at that park, and I guess she needed to hear that. But she like cursed me out. Even her cousin was like, "Don't get on that man. That man ain't do nothing." And she like, "Oh, I'm just mad, and he here." And I say, "Well, I'm getting the fuck out your face, lady, because I don't play with little fucking children. Y'all little people get beat the fuck up messing with me, because y'all tote knives and guns, and I'm an old head. I pull my pistol on old people, not young, so I'm getting the hell away from you." Oh shit, because he was trimming that girl for a while, so Steve could have been the daddy. Let me mind how she look. Let me mind how she look right now. I don't know, because Kim was a little dirty red looking girl. I find this fuck, Jesus Christ, girl bad. But Steve was a little darker. I don't know, maybe DNA genetics and shit. Steve could have been the daddy, and she probably heard some real shit. So when I told her, I said, well, you need to ask your mama. I did say this when I was leaving. I said, you need to ask your mama about the nigga who died a block away from that house right there, and the cane was found. And she was like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. And I say, well, ask your mama if my story is true or not. I say, because I don't know what the fuck your issue is, and I don't know you, crazy bitch. Steve was asking what I'm going to do about it. I bind Steve to a motherfucking stick and stick him in a monkey's ass and let that bitch play in the jungle. You better leave me the fuck alone. Dead fucker. It was 20 dudes there. That way she couldn't convince in the park. Yeah. Pamela, what's up? Listen, man, y'all be hurting me, man. I mean, I'm on scene. I'm on deck, telling these stories, and it's getting close. People in the comments, hey, Baron, bitch, you talking about my people? You know, I have to delete the damn comment because I don't want to get fucked up. And then I'm on site and seeing at the same park I decided to go to today. I was gonna tell this story and put a little video up and shit of a shapely retarded girl and block out the eyes, but I say let me go on location. And here go her daughter, Spirit. Whoever Steve, what you can see keeping that baby trapped at that park. Tampa, Florida in the house. Tampa, Florida in the house. Yeah, they don't listen. Steve wanted you to let her know he's the daddy. Oh my God, y'all going deep with this one right here. Baron, can I print off the Shango symbol and put it on my phone? Yeah, yeah, go ahead and do that. That wouldn't be bad. N.I. Yes, do that. Hey, yes. OMG. Who's your daddy? Hey, I don't know what Steve ever found dead, man. And the Daddy Kane was found dead at the crossroad. I mean, this Daddy Kane was found laying next to that bitch by the block, about a little bit at the crossroad. The Daddy Kane was there. They found the cane now. So I think the Daddy came back and off Steve ass. Dude, he let them boys screw that girl in public, and you could tell she was, you know, only time, only time a woman allow you to screw two or three people, or let two or three dudes screw her when y'all in the bedroom and shit like that, and she doing it because of the love and admiration and respect, and she like, okay, if it's gonna make us closer, and that's what you into, swinging and shit, let's rock, daddy, let's rock, mama. This is why people do shit like that. But he left that girl there, and all them bombs and jugs and young neighborhood jits that ain't never had sex was in there running rod up in that girl. That girl was catatonic. Now, when I say catatonic, it's like her body was there, but her mind was out of her head. When Nicole threw the jacket over her and wrapped her up, she was like, and you walk up there, and I'm seeing her like mouth just open, like looking up at the ceiling, and you can see the dude just thrusting on her, thrusting, thrusting, and the body just going like this, this, and she ain't even responding, ain't moaning, ain't no juice coming out her ass, nothing. She just there, and who's to say they didn't go to the back door because ain't nobody gonna stop her. But yeah, her daddy passed away while she was in the hospital. I'm telling you, man. Hey, these stories real. Yeah, she was traumatized, but when she got out, she was still fucking Steve, and the daddy didn't like that because first he pushed the daddy on the ground, made him have a heart attack. Then the daddy seen what he did to the girl and fucked the shit out of the girl, and let everybody else fuck the shit out of the girl. The daddy died of heart failure. The funeral home buried him up and shit while she was in the hospital because they didn't want to bring it to her while she was recovering. So nobody told her, and she found out the man was already buried and dead. Mitchell had the body. And now she had to deal with the aftermath of that shit, and then Steve come crawling his stupid ass across that gate, fucking that girl still, and he fucking in the house, just doing all kind of nasty shit. He didn't care, didn't use corners or nothing. I ain't go to that bitch funeral. Nicole went, I didn't. Nicole went, I didn't. She like, you going? Ah, man, fuck that nigga. No, you can kiss my ass. That story was freaking awesome though, because it's true. I think the celestial earth goddess, you right. The daddy did in death what he could not do. He did it. I would never look at Orlando the same after. Hey, don't do us like that. How they say, don't do Orlando. Don't do Orlando. Hey, y'all don't think these stories true. You got another thing coming, baby, baby, baby. These shits is 100% real. And I wish sometime they wasn't, but they are 100% that real. This shoe was killing me. I'm wearing brand new Bucks, Clarks. These are the breathable kind. I don't get paid for this. It's a breathable kind, brand new, they're untimed good enough. They were cutting off my goddamn circulation. I love Clarks. Oh, that's better. Yes, she turned out to be okay. Oceanic Blue Fang. I don't know when I'm gonna do a Q&A. I don't know yet. So did the girl end up having a baby? I missed that part. Yes, I think what I think I'm not saying for sure. What I think just happened because when I got off the live, I was cursed out and damn near assaulted by a girl at the park who basically told me to play the characters in my story and shit. And I think she had a baby and that was her daughter because she kept trying to describe her mama, Big Booty Kim. Pamela, Tampa, Florida, y'all. Maybe off the chain, don't know how to act. ah. No, the dead man shoes in the box in here. I still got them. I still got them. I don't need to wear my money right now. If ever I have to go put them dead man shoes on to get that paper, baby, I'm doing it. Mara Smith, hey, how you doing? Your package should be there probably by Friday. Mitch is your people. Yeah, I still got that nigga shoe. Shit, Dread, I got a shoe right in there. And baby, if y'all ever see me put on them motherfucking shoes in the Bucks that look a little rough, they old. I put them bitches on and go get out there and grind, sell dope, hustle, whatever. Go knock on your door, get your tarot reading. If ever my money go down, and I'll be wearing them motherfucking shoes. I know, K Johnson. I mean, Sear Talk. What's the odd? What's the odd? I just went out there. Pamela, you gonna get one? I'm getting ready to place the order. I'm gonna try to place them in February so everybody could get them in March. So I want to be able to ship them out in March. Because I got 30, keep in mind, I got 30 days to do what I got to do for them amulets. But y'all gonna get them. Beyond Phases, thank you. Let me borrow them shoes so I can. hey, them dead man shoes. Listen, what size you wear? You can wear them one time. Nick, you can wear them just one day. Whatever money you make off of that one day of wearing them, I want them back. Everybody need them shoes. Oh, it take 4 weeks overseas, not 2. All right, Mara Smith, but I sent it. Man, we do need one big Q&A where we talk about our boot story. Okay, y'all set the text me, email me a date. Email me a date. And y'all email me a date. No, y'all, let's do it now. Let's do the date now. Y'all put a date in here when y'all want it, and the most dates that y'all can agree on. Talk amongst each other, however. Y'all can even go to the Baron channel and talk amongst each other and say, hey, this is the date. But whoever select the most dates, and y'all say this is the date, I'll make time to do it. I'll make time to do it. You know that's the thing, right? So Chastine Stone, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind y'all sending them shoes here, and I bless them. I don't mind that. That's the thing. People don't get it. It's a ways you can do stuff. some tissue in them. You got next? Like a weekend or a weekday? Uh, let's make it the weekend. Let's make it like a Sunday. Sunday fun day. Black Girl Magic, the 25th. I think the 25th. The 25th I'll be doing something. I don't know. I got to look at my calendar. I got something going on the 25th. Yeah, it'll be on the weekend. Bonus story, please. I ain't got no bonus story. The bonus story was that crazy fucking woman at the park that was trying to wreck me up. You know, I do got a bonus story for you guys. I got a bonus story. So we'll keep it with Steve, since Steve is a piece of stool. So we'll keep it with Steve. So now, this is the bonus story with Steve. This is how I knew Steve was destined to die, get shot, or killed. Either way, you choose. So now, at the time before I knew my first wife, before I married my first wife, Steve would go around the neighborhood. I worked in Lake Man Garden as a maintenance man. I was a maintenance man in Lake Man Garden Apartments in my youth. I never tell. I'm just joking. So I was a maintenance man in Lake Man Garden. So I knew of Steve, and I knew what he was capable of, but I didn't know he was Nicole's brother. So as I'm in Lake Man Garden doing the maintenance man, I'm getting up 5, 6 in the morning. I'm fixing sinks, fixing people. I see Steve coming out about 2 or 3 different women's house, but at the time it ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? That's they. If they cheat on their husband, that's their deal. If I knew you would cheat on your husband or your husband would cheat on you, I'm not gonna tell you. Why? Why ruin that shit? Whatever y'all got going on, it's not my business. Message people. So I used to see Steve coming out of different people's house. So at the time I was dating that girl V. So V, you know, Steve used to come by the house. That's why I say, bitch, if you had to be to work at 5, you late that day, because you want to see what house Steve went into. It is what it is. So I'm sitting around like Steve walk around the complex, and he ain't had no house. He didn't live there, and he always wore like a mechanic suit. Didn't never fit. He just had on like 3 or 4 mechanic shirts. And he'd walk around with rubber boots on like he had a job, but he did nothing. Nothing. He was a totally worthless human being. Probably had the biggest ping in the world, but that bitch just screwed. He nasty with it. Screwed everybody, woman. So one day Steve was sitting up there, and I'm in Lake Man Garden. You go to the right hand side. So all the buildings in Lake Man Garden are double tier buildings, except the ones where you get in the center, and these are, the ones in the center on the left hand side. If you go to the left when you go in the Ivy on the Lake apartment, those are the low level. They just 4. They not double tier. So one day I'm doing maintenance work, and I see Steve coming there walking down, and he used to always shoot his eye at my chick V at the time. So I just say, so you know me, I'm a real cat, bitch. I'm in the neighborhood, nigga. I don't leave my neighborhood. I told him I could come home anytime I want, bitch. I say I could be fixing in the back, and I come home and find you there, bitch. I'm gonna do something to you. You know, I gave him that threat. No man, I ain't messing with your lady. I say, so why every time, you know, my lady looking out the window, bitch, you walking past my house, and you eyeballing Joe. And I say, play with me now, Steve, and say I'm gonna hurt you. No, man, I ain't gonna do nothing, bro. No, it ain't like that. There's other bitches out here. There's other bitches. Cool. Say, cool. So, now, I'm the maintenance man over there. So, I see Steve walking. He kept disappearing in the one-story apartments. I don't know which one he was going in. But I knew in that one-story apartment complex, there was a bunch of Jamaicans. No, they weren't Haitian men. These was Jamaican dudes. And Jamaicans, you know, them motherfuckers are territorial about their woman. Them dreads will fuck you up all day long, argue with you, spit on you, blow their nose on you, then pull out a machete and try to chop your ass up. They was serious for it. Man. So he started disappearing in there. So this shit went on for like 2-3 months. Steve was coming over there, walk through the community, and he'll disappear. So I got nosed. I said, I need to know what house this man going into. Cause now he became the running joke. Like, Steve gon' fuck, nigga. If you see Steve in the neighborhood, that bitch became the boogeyman for married men or niggas in relationship. Steve was a boogeyman. Bitch, I was afraid of him. He would screw. He didn't care if you were ugly, fat, bald head, long hair. He didn't care. One leg, one arm. That nigga gonna catch his nut. So I say, I need to see what house this nigga going to. So, I followed him. I act like I was doing some shit. I had the little golf cart and shit driving around. So I followed him. So I see him go into the apartment. You go in and you got 4 apartment units. So he went into the second apartment on the left hand side in the back. It was this girl named Tiffany living back there. So Tiffany, she was very busty girl, but she didn't have no ass with her. But she was attractive too. You not see the chicks that got all titties and cute in the face, all titties, well built, but no ass and hips, just straight down. But they attractive. I'm a man. I'm giving you how we look at things. So she was just a busty girl. So Steve trimming her. Now she was going with this Jamaican dude named Kelvin. Now Kevin, he was a real good dude. Before he go home, he always stop at the front and we'll sit on the green tank and he'll drink a beer, a Guinness or some shit, and he always have fun. When he got to work, he never came straight home. We'll get off work around about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So we meet at the green tank. We drinking beers and smoking weed, whatever. So he'll pull up in that bitch and he'll sit there with us and he'll talk about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. Then he'll go home to his people. Man, so I saw Steve go into his house. Now I'm drinking beer and smoking weed with the cat. So I'm like, what the fuck should I tell this man? I say, should I tell this man at all? So I done told all my other. I say, man, Steve, fucking bitch. Now he said, he hitting it. And Roy, Jamaican Roy, he was the maintenance man over there. He was like, don't tell him. Tell him in the mind, kill him. That's on you. You get the blood disease. He was saying all that shit. So listen, people, and I'm gonna do a teaching on this, and I'm just gonna segue. So, do you know the majority of us have diseases in our blood, or we get blood? It's called blood guilt. It's a thing. We get blood guilt because we run our fucking mouths too much, and we end up getting people hurt because we don't know how to mind our own business. And that is a direct effect on you, and it's called blood guilt. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about it. Y'all got a lot to learn about this spiritual shit, and ain't nobody else gonna bring it to you but the Baron or Type on this channel. So Roy said, "No man, don't tell the man not to go kill him. You're gonna have a blood disease. You get the guilt of the blood, and it's in your blood if him die off your word." I say, well, what the fuck should I do? He said, I'm a Jamaican. I'll hail him as a Jamaican, and as a Jamaican, I'll tell him. And he was serious. So I say, okay. So I'm looking at the dude and shit like that. And I'm like, so I can't even drink good with him. I can't even smoke at the time, bitch. My high blowing up. I can't even think about getting high with the bitch because I'm looking at him, like looking at his apartment and shit, knowing what I know. Oh, man, I ain't even buzzing off this bitch. I don't even want to smoke, motherfucker. Give me a bottle of water, bitch. Give me some Fiji. I'm done. So I was just sitting up there watching all this shit play. So Roy ended up, Roy saw Steve go to the house. Because I told Roy, I got in the car and I said, hey, Roy, I think Steve back there again. So Roy said, okay. So when the dude got off, the dude, just like he was going to come and smoke and chill and drink with us after work. And Roy was like, go home. Get home now. Go, Giants. We don't want you. So Roy picked a fight with him. Even went up there and threatened to hit him with a stick and picked up a rock. Yeah, bum, like, choke your mother. They saying all this kind of crazy shit in Jamaican tone. All right, here we go. I say, what the fuck you did that for? I don't want to fight him. I just want him to go home so he can catch what was going on. He said, it's a difference between telling and putting a bitch in a situation. Smartest thing a Jamaican man ever told me. It's a difference between telling on a motherfucker and putting the bitch in a situation for them to find out themselves. So Kay go over there and Kay see Tiffany and Steve jumping out the front window. And we hear the commotion, so we all run back there. We laughing. So Calvin K pull out the razor blade, straight razor. I do the like this because that's how I do my straight razor when I'm finna cut a bitch. I gotta line the ass up in my sight. Yep, once I see that spot I wanna hit, bitch, I'm gonna cut you really good. I'm old school, y'all. Don't we Geechies, we from the South, baby. We do what we gotta do with that straight razor. Beyonce got that fan. We drop that motherfucking straight razor and we finna get you. Well, so K come out the house, Steve hit the corner, hit the window, bump. He jump out that bitch. He trying to get up and scare. K come out that bitch with that straight razor. K came and put that razor all over Steve's ass like it was. And I ain't never seen a motherfucker move so graceful. Now, when I say K moved graceful, he was a happy dude. Beautiful teeth, beautiful dreads, just happy Jamaican man. Happy, happy. Oh my God, he just so. You love to be around him. He laughing, he joking, he sharing his weed, his drink, and he just. I miss him. I miss him and I miss Roy. I ain't gonna tear up. These was good people I worked with. So Steve jump out the window and K come by with that motherfucking blade, with that straight razor. Man, that motherfucker gracefully like a ballerina on one leg, baby. That bitch did the swan dive, the Japanese crane, the mantis, the praying fist, the crouching tiger, while he was dragging that razor all across Steve's ass. This bitch was dancing like a Shaolin ninja monk with a sword mixed in it, with a goddamn Bugatti car that he gonna get into after the fact. Just beautifully cutting this man up. All while he was cutting that man, he did not cut Steve one time. Steve's clothes was ripped, hat was ripped, rubber boots was ripped. He got in his ass. And God protected that boy Steve for whatever reason, I don't know. But he was dancing on him so good. And I say, oh, that boy gonna bleed out after this, because we was running to see what was going on. Not one time that straight razor touched his skin, but it was all, his clothes was all cut out. That bitch walked around with shredded ribbons for a shirt and pants and boots, and he ran. And as he running, the boot just fly off his leg because it wasn't. He had cut the boot, tried to cut the man Achilles tendons, I think. He even went low on that bitch and turned upside down. How the fuck you drop low and spin to cut him and come back? I said, Jesus Christ. But he not blade cut him, so Steve done ran out the thing, and everybody like, don't chase him, don't chase him. If you chase him, then that's murder. That's murder. So he broken heart. He looking at Tip. Why you do it to me? I'm your good man. Yeah. Fucking He speaking all that shit. So then they break up, and he leaves, and he never comes back. He just straight left her ass like it wasn't nothing. I don't know if they had kids or not. I ain't never seen no kid in the play. And he made a threat to Steve. One day the dick gonna get chopped off by God himself. I swear. I spit upon the ground. He was saying that shit, and he spit pit as the man running away. Your dick gonna get you murdered, get you killed, man. You bitch, you. He said some other shit, man. He tell you his mama kept something and threw something away, kept something and threw something else away. The afterbirth, I think what they translated. Like the mother kept the afterbirth, like he is the afterbirth and the real baby gone to hell. He was saying all kind of curses on that man, right? I ain't seen Calvin K for a long time. Roy done died, everything. So all the Jamaicans I used to work with at the housing complex, they done died. Gone. And then Steve ended up fucking with that mentally challenged girl off Mercy Drive and end up dying, collapse, stroke, heart attack, whatever, on the side of the curb. And that's why Steve died like that. Hey, listen, that's the bonus story, and I kept it with Steve. This shit happened, man. This shit happened. Lake Man Garden Apartments. It's called Ivy on the Lakes. Steve has history now. That been dog food, worm food, and that was over 12 some years ago. 15. I'm telling you, it could be on the internet, man. About that girl getting messed over. It could be on the internet because the internet was in its infancy, but it was out by then. So I'm pretty sure the newspaper got it some archive because it made news. Because 30 dudes taking advantage of a girl, that shit make local news no matter where you at. And then she was special needs, yeah. And you could just see the excitement in her eyes. Even her eyes were slanted. Her eyes were slanted, and she would like be so happy, and like she didn't even know how to fucking articulate her words. And he done got in that baby head and screwed her, then left her there to be screwed. I think the universe, God, Jesus, whoever, himself came back and killed that nigga. And the daddy watched. That's why the daddy came with that, because that daddy's soul couldn't be free until that nigga was dead. Listen, nothing I tell you on this channel is fake. This shit is real. Now, granted, I'm an old head. I don't know how the internet worked, but I don't know if they were archiving shit. But Orlando Sentinel caught this story. The paper caught it. I don't know if it got archived in the internet, but the paper, the local paper had this bitch in there. So maybe you'll find an archived story. But 100% true. And just like you see, I think her kid was out there. I ain't saying that's that lady kid, but it adds merit to the story for her to sit up there and try to describe her grandpa named Pop and mama named Kim and all that shit there. And she was mad at me for telling the story and wonder what I was doing as an activist. Wasn't I ain't trying to help people who get taken advantage of like that. And she was saying, "Oh, we live right here. My mom always lived here. We live right there." And I'm pointing at the fucking, I'm turning the goddamn camera in. Right, that house right there. No wonder the girl sitting at the table pissed off. I don't think she knew who the fuck I was, cause I ain't deal with Nicole in years. I ain't even, I was married to Nicole and I forgot how the bitch look. I don't even remember how my first wife looked. Ain't that crazy? I ain't got not one photo picture nowhere. I don't know how that girl looked. I ain't got no guilty blood. I can't remember off the time. The year I was married to Nicole was like 2000. It's like 2007, 2008 in that area range. Yeah. 2000, 2000. I'd say 2005 to 2007. Give it 2 years. Little Miss Boosie badass. Yeah, I blocked that girl out my memory. And she didn't even cheat on me. She was just, I don't know what happened. I still don't know why we even divorced. I just know I filed for divorce. I can't remember nothing about that marriage. I really can't. Sorry, people. Can't. When I'm done with your ass, I'm done with your ass. Trust and believe. I ain't knocking. I ain't going back to get you. I break up with your ass. You broke up with good fashion. You're an ex for a reason. Well, y'all remember that. You break up with a bitch, they're ex for a reason. And pain is pain, and I don't need to go through no fuck shit to get more pain or to realize, oh, the first pain wasn't good enough. So whatever pain that girl might have caused, I can't remember it. That shit was traumatic. I don't know how that girl looked. I don't know how vagina smell. I just remember Steve. much, much like Libras. Hey, you can forget your ex. Golden kisses, you can forget them. Just wheel their ass out your soul. That it had to be some pain. I still don't know what pain that girl caused me. To me, I just think we just didn't work out. But maybe she did do something in my to you. Uh, let's move this thought so you could be the Baron one day. The universe needs you, nigga. We can't have you hating women. She said, throw my scale off. It's over. Yeah, I got out of there, man. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm a Leo, and I'm cocky and arrogant. And if I don't want to remember your ass, you are forgotten tomorrow. Luann, what you say? What you would forget them? Thank you, K. Johnson. I just like talking to y'all. Y'all good people, man. Y'all good people. And y'all listen to my true story. You think how would it feel if I'm telling my son need true story? They're like, Dad, shut up. That shit crazy. That shit ain't happening. You a witch man. You don't know nothing. They laugh at me when they come here. They go in my spirit room. Do what dad at? You can hear them talking through the wall. What dad at? In that spirit room? Yeah, them spirits gonna get you. You keep talking. They hit goddamn spirits ain't shit. Damn spirits been protecting your ass, boy. Leave me alone. Let me do my little ritual in here to protect y'all. They made fun of me. Boy, they talked about me so bad through the wall one day. It wasn't bad talking. They just were making so many jokes. I couldn't help but laugh. I was like, these bitches, savages. But y'all know how many chickens I sacrifice a year just so you can live? The boy's crazy. uh, thank you so much, Cara L. Crystal! Did it come yet, Crystal? Does a Mars amulet get affected by Mars being in retrograde? Of course, that's your protection. When you got Mars, when you have a Mars amulet on, 6, 7 Pinnacle, 8 Pinnacle of Mars, probably the 5th, I think. Either Pinnacle of Mars. When you have it on and Mars going to retrograde, it forms a bubble around you and your technology that you can't be fucked up. So, well, it won't allow you to be so easily angered or triggered. I can say that. It's like, it calls you to think. You're not at your full power, so it calls you to take a step back and think, if that makes sense. I do not, but I think it was a live. I think I did a live video. But if you go to my videos and you type in protect that child or something about child or kid or youth in there, it'll pop up. You just put in one word, it'll pop up with all them words. I need to do some more Mercury. Mercury gonna make you smart. Mercury and Saturn, they makes you smart. They just, I got one that I wear. I got one in my car right here, and it allowed me to speak to God. I keep it hanging up in my car. I don't know. Oh, y'all can't see it. It still got the tag. It still got the blood on it. I don't know if y'all can see how dirty the bitch is with the blood. I've been had this hanging up in my car for a while. I'm driving a Nissan. I ain't driving the other one. And it stays in the Nissan along with my Centrine next to it. So it's been up there for the longest. I say I don't sell the amulet. I consecrate them beyond phases. I consecrate them. I buy the amulet, yes, and the amulet is $20 off Amazon. You can buy them $20, but you gotta go to the right website because they'll give you the fake ones that'll turn copperish and shit. I go to the one with pewter. So I order them. I order them $20, and then I consecrate them for $250. So well for $230 plus shipping and handling and all that shit there. I just consecrate them and do the work, wash them, put them under the moonlight, do my ebos and sacrifices on them, and I wrap them up and send them to you with the blood on it. You can wash it off. You can rub the blood, and I give you $1 bill, like some ancestor money for you to put on your ancestor pot, so they can understand how you're being protected as well. And you burn it, and voila, sprinkle the ashes on that bitch, and voila, and just do your prayers, whatever prayers that you're looking for during that time. You got it. Here we go. Talk about spiritual stuff. Justine Stone, thank you. No, Grandma wasn't in this one right here. I was grown. I was grown and grown. Grandma was over there doing her thing. This is this is me. This is me. All me. No, there wasn't no spell work in none of this shit because Grandma ass wasn't really there. This is me telling y'all what I witnessed. But what? Oh, excuse me. Why did the cane show up? Why when the police came to get the body, they look up the road? I guess they were checking to see if somebody murdered or something, and the cane was on the ground. Maybe this. Listen here. Now I have an idea. I have an idea. Y'all humor me this. It just came to me. I don't know if this will take place, but think. Maybe Steve was leaving that girl house, and he had did something so disrespectful, and he had took the daddy cane with him. And by him taking the daddy cane with him, he probably, like, fuck this cane and threw the cane down because he didn't want to tote it because he didn't have a car. He always rode the bus. He probably was like, the shit ain't cool and threw it down. And when he discarded that daddy's cane, that's when the dad was like, okay, bitch, that's enough disrespect. You're done. Federica, what's up? So what y'all think about that theory? Because keep in mind, the cane was found a block away from the house, and he was found a good about 20 yards away from where the cane was. Yeah, he did kill him. It was like 2005 to 2007. I'm gonna say 2008. You like the other one better that the dad came back and dogged him out? I think the dad came back and got him. Ooh, dad could have done spiritual work before he died. Like that was his last ditch, and he would like kill that boy, pray, his daddy died, and did a soul transfer and did a soul contract and say, hey, I want that nigga dead on my deathbed. I wish him dead. And spirit took him out. I don't know if he going to grandma for help. Grandma did live in Pepper Tree at one point. Grandma lived right in Pepper Tree, right behind the park. Oh my God. I ain't saying grandma had anything to do with it, because I don't know that part. But grandma lived right there during that time in Pepper Tree Shores, right there. Boy, they tore them apartments down and they got another set of apartments there now. Grandma did live in Pepper Tree right there. Oh boy, that makes sense too. All this shit, see, now y'all got me thinking. Oceanic Blue Flame. You're right. Maybe that was his cane, and the dad was making him sick so he could feel what he felt, heartbreaking. His heart couldn't take it. I like that. Steve was a piece of crap. Everybody, that was the true spook story. And y'all got another one with Steve the idiot. Steve stupid ass. But women loved that boy. That boy must have been sterilized, dipped in gold, and hung like a goddamn piranha bat. But that motherfucker was getting some coochie. He was getting some coochie, boy. And before I get off here, women, help me out. Help me out. Help me out. If a man ain't got shit, Steve had no car. Steve had no job. Steve had nothing to offer. And these women got men that's paying the bills, leaving them at home, going to work, doing everything right. And Steve would go and sleep with these women. They would let him in. Steve would fuck them, do whatever. They would treat him good, feed him breakfast, and he would go. That was his job in life. And I just can't for the life of me see why a woman would put up with that type of shit, but then give a working man her ass to kiss and be hardcore. A man that's trying to provide. You ain't shit, you ain't no man. But then this nigga come here with just pure dick in his pants, and they treat him great. Some women weird, crazy. Oh my God. Oh, maybe Steve did put a glamour spell on his ass and he did it well. Women would sleep with him. That's good. I didn't think about it. Tyke got into spare work for himself when he had to go to child support court. We'll talk about that later. That's when Tyke started doing his own spells at the age of 21, 22, baby, when I had to do my own court calls, my own court case spell work. Baby! And just to let you know, I raised all my kids by myself 20 some odd years. So I was doing great spell work back then, and I do excellent spell work now. He was born to throw down. Yeah, that is some people's purpose, to go around screwing. Ramona Davis, he told that story. we know that court story is a great one. Yo, yeah. He just knew he was doing probably, and he did what other guys wouldn't do. I don't know. He probably did, but goddamn, if y'all got a man or y'all got people, don't let people like Steve come and just ruin shit, man. Steve had nothing. Caught the city bus everywhere he went. Pretended to have pretended to have a job. Would lie about working and went and just screw these women while their husbands at work. I was a maintenance man. I had access to all these people's apartments. I'm seeing more ass and nightgowns and titties and shit, and I wasn't fucking all these women. And I'm fucking damn attractive. This boy had nothing going, just a cock and a talk game. And these women, I'm seeing him come out the apartment. He wearing their bathrobes while the man at work, and I couldn't say nothing. I'm like, then I found out he was Nicole's brother, so I'm like, this nigga. SJ say broke guys be doing it for survival, so they do everything. Pimping ain't no illusion. Only Jalen, going back to work, Mike. Steve didn't have material things, but he was good at screwing. Yes, he was. Lord have mercy. Them women loved that boy. Stroke game on point. Whatever he motherfucking did. I'm gonna tell your wife, Royal Blue. uh, yeah, that shit was crazy though. But people, I'm finna let y'all get off this bitch, man. I'm finna go in here and do something in this house. It's the day I probably gotta read a book. It's Thursday. I gotta meditate or something. But I listen. I don't know if I'm gonna be on location no more. If I do go on location to tell you a true spook story on location, I'm gonna make sure ain't nobody around. Cause that little girl was gonna be a little kickboxing ninja on my ass. I'm gonna get out because SJ gonna kick my butt. SJ gonna kick my butt. I'm keeping her in the car. All right, everybody. I'm tight, letting you guys know truth is crazier than fiction in my world. Y'all be good. Take care.